Who is Tomb Raider's main character? Ian Croft, Lara Croft, Rasky Croft. Yo, Icon Rasky in the chat. Is he still here? Icon. Shannon Croft. I don't think Shannon's here. Or just Shannon Croft. That would be legendary. I'm Rasky Croft. Rasky spelt wrong, by the way. Icon wouldn't be too happy with that. Laura Cruz wasn't an option. I think I might need some help here. I'm actually not going to even mess with that, just in case I get like a spasm or something and accidentally press it. Oh shit, over my cable. Imagine I did that, that'd be so bad. It is B. Lara Croft. We got one right. Cool. So this is the... Answer me this, B, if you wish. Is there more than one tennis question, or is this it? Which tennis player has the same nationality as Lara? A. Rafael Nadal. B. GOAT Taylor Fritz. I nearly said Taylor Swift. C. Jack Draper. Or is it D. The mental giant Alexander Zverev? Most mentally strong tennis player that has ever existed. Any non-tennis fans probably won't know most of these names apart from Rafael Nadal or maybe Zverev. I like this one. I like this question. So, Rafael Nadal is Spanish. The GOAT, Taylor Fritz, is American. The mental giant himself, Alexander Zverev, German. He's German, isn't he? Pretty sure he's German. The answer is C. Jack Draper. You're saying you told me to take my time, and that's what I'm doing. Which of those levels takes place at night? A. Great Wall. B. Venice. C. Tibetan Foothills. Or D. Home Sweet Home. Great Wall. Daytime. Venice. Daytime. Tibetan Foothills. Daytime. The answer is D. Home Sweet Home. I don't know the Golden Mask. I don't know anything about Golden Mask. I genuinely don't know anything about Golden Mask. In Tier 2 Golden Mask extension, what is the name of the level you can trigger if you get every secret? I mean, I just go full send and go B because it's not going to be Nightmare in Ireland. Nightmare in Flushing Meadows, Nightmare in Wimbledon, they're all tennis. They're their tennis references, aren't they? Flushing Meadows, yeah. So I mean, surely it's B. Am I going to get memed hard here? I've played it myself, but I've seen people play it. Please get it right. I mean, I was about to ask the audience, but then I kind of had a look at the answers, so... It's not A, it's not D. The only one that's kind of thrown me a tiny bit is Flushing Meadows, but Flushing Meadows is it's the US Open. So it's gotta be Nightmare in Vegas. It's gotta be. Cool, alright. Panic over. Panic over. The question would have thrown me. This is the question, you need to rephrase it, okay. This is question 5, right? Okay. What object Lara doesn't have the big inning washer in her inventory? A. A stopwatch. B. A medipack. C. Flares. D. Pistols. Yeah, boy. What object Lara can't have at the beginning of offshore rig in her inventory? stopwatch, she can have that. A medipack, she can have that. Player, she can have that, right? The Jaguar King, thank you very much for the follow. She can't have pistols, she can't have the weapons. She can't have the ammo, she can't have the pistols. The answer should be D, pistols. Okay. So we're safe from real bad embarrassment. Now we can't go away with nothing.
Yeah, boy.
Oh shit. Man. Tier 2's Lara's home. What is the color of the mug and the teapot Winston has on his tray? A, blue. B, red. C, black. Or D, white. Move the cursor off. Yes, I am. Alright. I think I know the answer to this. But again, it's such a vague kind of question. Okay. So the ones I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure it's not red. Pretty sure it's not black. I don't think it's white. My instinct was blue. But now I have the dilemma, do I just go full send? I could just go full send and get it wrong and... The fucking picture of me is throwing me off as well. You have jokers though? I have them. You got no idea? Pictures in a tunnel. This is the thing, like, this is such a vague... You have an idea, alright, cool. This is such a vague question that if I wanted to use a lifeline, I don't think I could have an audience unless you guys are really perceptive and spot things like this and know things like this. Either A, B... Thanks, Ariana, thank you. Thank you. How you doing, Beth? Oh man. Yeah, I'm not getting good questions. I don't like this. I already had one scare. Someone try... Thanks, Ski. It has a vowel in it. The only two I'm fairly confident that it's not, like, I'm fairly sure it's not red, fairly sure it's not black. I'm stuck between blue and white. I really don't want to rule 2 off. Yeah, I could. Or I could just go YOLO. It took so long that the soundtrack just This feels like a 100-bit question. It seems so specific, but this is not giving me high hopes for the rest of the questions. I'm gonna ask you a question, chap. Do I 50-50 or do I full send? I kinda wanna full send. Also kinda don't. Make my room to this music daily. It's so iconic, this music. How sure are you in percentage right now? I would say for red and black, I'd be like 90 to 95% sure it's neither of them. Another person trying to... Let me see. Thank you for being so sharp at that, Guy. I would say... Oh my god. I would say maybe 70%, 65 to 70% for blue. Alright. We're gonna full send. What am I doing? Trying to remember things. I am fairly sure, unless it's Winston that is wearing something blue, which I don't think he is. I'd be completely wrong. I think Winston is just wearing black and a little bit of white. If he's wearing something blue, that's what's throwing me. And if that's the case, they could be white. Oh, I might just have to go 50-50, you know. I know the color of the tray, maybe? Or is the tray not just silver? Hmm. Yeah, please don't add other colors to my mind. See, I'm just in a dilemma now. Like, it's between A and D, I'm fairly sure. Well, that's what I'm afraid of as well, Ozzy. I don't want a 50-50 and end up with the same two. Remember the trees and floating islands? Actually, no. This is so hard. Okay. I'm gonna read the question one more time. I'm sorry. You said to play this slow, and I'm playing it slow. In Tier 2's Lara's home, what is the colour of the mug and the teapot Winston has in his tray? A, blue, that's what I think it is. B, red, I don't think so. C, black, fairly sure not. D, don't think so, but it could be. We're going A, blue. We're gonna go through all the questions regardless, so I'm gonna lock it in. Whew. I went ballsy. Oh, here we go with these questions. Which of those levels doesn't have any breakable windows? Okay, I need to calm down because I really built up a lot of tension there. We're on question 7. Which of those levels doesn't have any breakable windows? A. Opera House. B. Diving area. C. Offshore rig. D. Barkhang Monastery. Okay. Wish I could be an announcer for this. That, you know what, Guy? That's. Are you doing it in like seasons? Did I see that season 1, 2? There's a suggestion there from Ozzy. That would be really cool if you were to do a quiz. Start doing these quizzes where you were kind of there as the host, reading out the questions. Would you do that? That sounds cool. When do we get to the hard questions? Please. I'm pretty sure on this one. So which of these levels doesn't have any breakable windows? Okay, so Opera House does have a breakable window. It's in like the first area. Offshore rig you have to break. Yeah, offshore rig you have to break a couple of windows for that one. Barkhang Monastery, there's windows to break at the start. Near the start as well. The answer would be B, diving area. So I'm a little bit more assured of this one. Season 3 might have this feature. I would like to have the screen of Chris Tarrant, but I need to create a network bridge. I don't know if I can do that. Okay. That would be cool though. That would be cool. That's a good suggestion, Ozzy. Okay, which of these levels does... Sorry, I'm just going to reread the questions. Which of these levels doesn't have any breakable windows? Opera House does. Offshore rig does. Barkhang Monastery does. So it's got to be diving area. That one felt like it took a bit longer to give me an answer. Or to give the result. What Tomb Raider game? This... Wow. Wow. Okay. I've got to read this question. That's really specific. What Tomb Raider game has a level that has in its name the number of Grand Slams Djokovic, Nadal, Alcaraz, and Thiem won altogether? This is a really clever question. Okay, so I need to work this out. Thiem has won. Not too. This might not be as easy as I thought. The level has in its name so I need to work this out in my head. So Thiem has won. Thiem won the US Open. He just has one. Alcaraz has won Wimbledon twice, the US Open and the French Open. There's 4, so that's 5. I believe Djokovic has 24. That makes it 29. Nadal has 21. That's Area 50, right? So that's Terminator 3. Like, again, I don't really know the levels in like, the level names in the other games. I can only really say for absolute certainty, like, plus got Area 50s in Terminator 3, so I'm pretty sure that's the answer. Terminator 2, you got 40 fathoms. That's like the first answer that came to my head was 40 fathoms, but then I realized no, because Nadal and Djokovic alone have more Grand Slams. This is probably really foreign stuff to most people in the chat. It's gotta be Terminator 3. Area 50, it's gotta be it. Because I know for sure that Team has 1, Alcaraz has 4, there's 5. I think Djokovic has 24, so there's 29. I think Nadal has 21. So I'm gonna go Terminator 3. Did I have that right, by the way? Is it 24 slams for Area 51? Oh shit, sorry. So Nadal has 22, or does Djokovic have 25? Area 51. Well, I was saying Area 50. Idiot. Nadal has 22, Djokovic 24. Okay. I had Nadal's ones wrong. I don't even know what that question was asking. It's tennis question. Okay, this is question 9. Which of those levels doesn't have any timed doors? A. Catacombs of the Italian. B. The deck. D. Temple of Xi'an. D. Diving area. This is going to require some thinking. Tennis stream when? Oh god. The catacomb. I have to think through every fucking level now. Catacombs of the Italian does have one. It's at the end. There's one at the end, I know that much. Yeah, there's one at the very end. Temple of Xi'an has one, so it's not A, it's not C. The deck and diving area. Fuck. I know. Levels doesn't have any time doors. I'm really struggling between the deck and diving area. You're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna have to really think about this now. I'll keep watching from bed, so half lurk. Good luck with the rest. Thank you very much. Sleep well. There's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be some silence here, just so you know, because I really have. I'm like, you'll see me close my eyes, and I'm trying to picture going through a certain level, one of the levels. Trying to go through diving area because I feel like I don't know. I feel like I know more about diving area than I do the deck. go again. I'm trying to think. It's actually so hard to think when you're under pressure. I keep losing where I am in my mind, like kind of mentally going through a level. I know I've got lifelines, but I really am trying to save them. And here's the main problem with how my thinking goes. It's a long time since I've gone through 2 meter 2 with going like kind of Devon-tended routes. I could be missing time doors because of doing glitchless routes. Really dragging out this stream, aren't I? Yeah. Going through the levels in my head too. This is really tough. I've ruled out A and C because I know I know specific time doors in them. But I'm struggling to think of where there's a timed door in either of those levels. Every time I keep mistaking going to like a part in offshore rig, but it's diving area I'm looking at. Actually, deck is so hard because you never play this Devon-tended. Exactly, that's what's getting me. But there's also Devon-tended parts of diving area that I have not played in a long time. I had to have a good think about the deck and diving area, and I just now worked out the answer. Wish I could do the same. I've just thought, like, for all the bits I can remember of diving area, I can't think of one. Now I have to try and go through the decks. Yeah, again, I know this is kind of boring for people at the minute. I want to try and think through these as much as I can before I think about using a lifeline. Doors in either of those levels. I think I'm gonna have to use a lifeline for this one. I think I'm gonna have to use a lifeline because I just cannot think. I'm gonna try and go for 50-50 maybe. Please don't fuck. Yeah, I hate you. I hate you. That doesn't help me at all. You knew. You knew. You knew. Random. That's so unlucky then. 1 in 3 shot. Yeah. See, now I don't want to use another lifeline in this question. So I think there might be one in diving area. The one that's throwing me, there's a kind of an underwater part in diving area, but I can't remember if that's a time door or not. I'm gonna full send because I can't justify. Even if I lose on this question, what of it? Which of these levels doesn't have any time doors? I'm gonna guess that it's the deck. I think there might be one in diving area. I think. I'm just gonna take one more moment to try and think a bit through diving the deck. Sorry. See if I can figure something out. I'm gonna go for it. I'm not very confident in this one at all, but I'm not using 2 lifelines on one question this early on. So if I lose, so be it. We're gonna go for it. Alright. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed I used the 50-50. Because I was thinking about using the deck. Oh, come on. Which level doesn't have any weapon pickup if you don't have it already? This is so rough. This one is really hard. Underwater door and I was thinking about that one, but I wasn't 100% sure if it was timed or not. Just closed after you passed it. Yeah, honestly same. Honestly same. This one's really hard. I actually don't even know if there's any point in me thinking about this properly. Which level doesn't have any weapon pickup? Don't have it already. I'm going to guess that 40 Fathoms is not one of them because it's the first true water level. So I'm going to assume there's got to be harpoon pickups there. I have a feeling Ice Palace would have pickups. I think I might need to use a lifeline here, and I don't think asking the audience is going to be a good one for this one. I think I might just need to go for this one. There are zip lines in this level. Fuck. That's not really... Again, that doesn't help me. Does that rule out Ice Palace? Rules out 40 fathoms. There's zip lines in floating islands. Is there zip lines in Temple of Xi'an? Those would help me. Are there zip lines in Temple of Xi'an? That's a long level to start going through. No, there is. There's a zip line in Temple of Xi'an. There is. Lines. Are you really be... There are zip lines in this level. Is it that specific? Really? How specific these hints are? Okay. Well, I mean, then in that case, Soling Islands has multiple zip lines. Temple of Xi'an, I can only think of one at the moment. This palace doesn't have any zip line, does it? Well, do I just full send and go for floating islands then? Impulsive, just gonna go for it. If the hint screws me, I'm gonna be annoyed. Alright, we got to 10. That's my goal. My goal was to get to 10. Okay. So if I really was hoping not to have 2 lifelines gone. Oh. Barkhang Monastery, how many?
Oh shit.
God, yeah, I haven't heard my sounds in quite a while. And that sound is really it's really appropriate. Yeah, just on that. Is this the command? Yeah, there you go. If you want to mess around with me, there's my sound commands. There is like cooldowns on them and stuff. You can use them. Okay. Don't use John Cena. That KSI, yeah, that KSI Among Us clip is legendary. For anyone who knows the Sidemen, anyone who knows and watches the Sidemen from Among Us, yeah, that's cool. Oh shit, there's an ad break coming up, guys. So I'm gonna take it easy in this question. There's an ad break coming up. I do not want to answer while people are... Excuse me. While people are gone. So I'm trying to think in my head. So there's 5 prayer wheels that have to go in. I think it's 5. So if you've got 5 prayer wheels, so I'm trying to think of how you do it in the speedrun way. So you're... I'm trying to do the camera. Hold on. So let's just say you come in the door. You do one here. You side jump. It's mirrored. This is going to confuse me. So I'm trying to look at my camera here. So go here. Side jump over here, skipping one. There's 2. 1, 2, 3. I jump back to this one. I think it's 5. But I'm thinking in my head, right? It's got to be 5. Because all I got to do is figure out how many prayer wheel slots there are, regardless of whether there's prayer wheels in them or not, because it's an even number each side. And I'm trying to think logically. I think the answer is 5. I don't think I'm going to be asking the audience for this one. I mean, I am thinking about the size of the room. Are you playing mind games? Son of a gun. Son of a gun. If I get this question right, Ari, I've tied with you, just so you know. I have myself convinced. Okay, no, the ad break is in progress now, sorry. Is anybody still here? Does anybody have ad blocker? Also, how many do you have to pick up? I know you pick up 5. You place 5. I know that much. Stephen Ors? The X replacing the E? Yeah, Turbo's good, man. Turbo's good. Still here, Daisy. Nice. I'm gonna wait until it says the ad break is finished and it ends in 12 seconds. I know there's 5 prayer wheel pickups. I know that. I know that. Do I know that? I know that. Fairly sure. The only one who got your name right? Can I get through to the next round because of that? Ads, BRB? Are the ads not... Are they gone? The ads should be gone now. Ads gone just now. Is everybody back? Is everybody back? I want to make sure everybody is back. Because I'm going to talk through my logic again. I wish I could... Hold on, will this reach? I'm gonna use my... gonna try and use my... Will this reach? I'm gonna try and use my... Oh no, is my camera frozen? Oh shit, on my screen my camera's frozen. What did I do? Shit. Fuck. What happened?
Bruh.
What happened, man? Shit. Did I do something when I was trying to... I was trying to pull my... Yeah. I was trying to get my stream deck, and I was going to use that to try and show you how my thinking was. Right, shit. Where's my... Here. Can I deactivate it and reactivate? Deactivate? Activate? Is it working now? Are we back? Are we back? Yeah, I think we're okay. Okay. Please don't really reach. Hold on. It's shining. Ah! Okay, so let's just say this 5 is on one side, this 5 is on another side. Why am I doing this? So when you come into the room, so let's say you're coming in from where my finger is here, you come in the speed runs anyway, you place one here, you side jump over to this one, place a second one. You do a jump backflip, you go over here to this one. You side jump over to this one. There's your 4th one. And then you backflip and go back over to this. I think that's how it is. Now I need to figure out how to put my stream deck back without breaking it. I'm done. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, but if it's like that, why don't you put all 3 while side jumping? Because it doesn't make sense, because if you side jump the whole way across the 3, you have to go back all the way to the other side to get the other one back in, so it would be slower. Is the last backflip straight like that? Well, it's either 5 or 6. It's definitely not 7 or 8. That was my thinking, that it was 5. Now that I think of it, the last one is a bit more... Okay, so you go here. You skip one, go across to here. There's two. So there's three. You come down over here. That'll be second. Go across. That'll be to the fourth one. And then backflip and you go to the one on the far corner. It is a little bit harder to get to that one. It's a little harder. It's not C or D. It can't be C or D. Either 5 or 6. Chili, huh? I'm not using a lifeline here. I'm just going for this. 5. I'm now thinking it's 6 because if my logic is right, I think my logic is mostly right. But when I think about it in the run, it is a little harder to get over to the last one from the backflip. So that makes me think, oh wait, hold on, I'm thinking about this wrong. That means there's 6 on each side. I mean, there's 12 in total, so we have 5. The answer is 7 then. It's either 5 or 7. I'm confusing myself now, so it's not 6. It can't be 6. Yeah. Oh, I figured that out myself, but don't talk about that in chat. I'm not about that in chat. If I'm talking out loud and stuff, I'm not really looking for help in that way. You're cool this time because I kind of had that figured out myself. It's cool. No, it's fine, Gee. Just hold back a little bit. I figured it out myself anyway. No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I kind of realized it myself anyway. So it has to be 5 or 7. I think it might be 7. Now I'm thinking of it. Screw it. We're gonna go for 7. We're gonna risk it for a biscuit. Fingers crossed. That has to be a number, Ari. It does have to be a number. Got it. I forgot how long that soundbite is. It's one of my favorite ones, though. It's really long. It's really long, but I'm fairly sure I've got that soundbite as like a longer cooldown for that one. I think come on, it's really good. Don't lose to that question. My favorite is next. Your favorite's next. Oh, come on, man! You can't do that to me. Because look at this question. I'm not gonna know this one. Which of those levels doesn't have any flare pickups? I'm not gonna know this about flares. Which of these levels doesn't have any flare pickups? I would be shocked if Temple of Xi'an doesn't have flare pickups because there are dark areas in that level. I would be shocked. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to think about specific flare pickups. Oh, I know a flare pickup in Barkhang, so it's not Barkhang Monastery. Yeah. I know that there's a flare pickup at Barkhang Monastery where the boulder is. It's the kind of trick one that's there for catches new players out, where it's like, oh look, a flare pickup, why don't you get that? And then if you do get it, you start doing that flare pickup, down comes the boulder, and there's nothing you can do about it. So it's not B. We've narrowed it down. We've now got a 1 in 3 shot. It is not Barkhang Monastery. living quarters. Living quarters, in a way, is the one that there probably shouldn't be any flares. Well, not really any dark areas in there. Well, Catacombs Italian, there is. Unless it's a really clever question in terms of, oh, Temple of Xi'an, surely that doesn't have flare pickups. Or surely that does have flare pickups because the level itself, like surely there would be flare pickups. I think there might be. But the problem is I don't know where. Barking Monastery is the only one that I can think of that definitely has a flare pickup. Temple of Xi'an, I can't think of a specific place where you can pick up flares. Or why do I feel... It's a long time since I've been there, because when I do glitchless speedruns, you don't go there. Why do I feel like there's a flare pickup in the spider cave? I don't know if I'm talking nonsense or not. Anasaurus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Bitionaire. I'm pretty happy with how I'm doing here. The Ask the Audience thing is rough, man, because I think it's getting to the point where no matter what, the questions are going to be pretty vague, and it's going to be very hard for most people to know the answer. I hope everyone's enjoying my pain, by the way. Hope you're all having a great time. I am very mixed feelings right now. Very, very mixed feelings. You'll have to use it at some point, though. I technically know. I could be real ballsy and try and go without. You do? Cool. Okay. Right, need to start thinking again. I'm just gonna have to try and think through the glitchless runs because I'm just not going to remember stuff from the dev intended way. What's in it? It's tense, man. Homes of the Valley. Close my eyes and try and think of it. Do you do runs with all secrets? That might help. I don't do runs with all secrets. I'm thinking living quarters because I feel like there is a flare pickup somewhere in catacombs. I think it might be there might be a flare pickup in the room where the Yetis are. Or where the stone dragon is at the start of Catacombs at Italian. Is there also a flare pickup there? Yeah. I've made my mind up in terms of the terms of the lifeline, I'm not going to use it. I've got a 1 in 3 shot because I know Barkham Monastery has flares. I think I'm just going to go for living quarters. I think it's living quarters. And I'm just going to go for it. So, I'm not a religious person, but we'll bless ourselves. And we'll go for it. No matter what, I'm happy with how far I've got. I'm happy. Let's give it a go. I don't think it's going to be right. Holy shit, we're alive! Don't know the remaster, I haven't really watched it enough. I'm 3 away. I was right for the flare placement, so I knew where the ones with Barkhang were. So there was a flare pickup in the room where the Yetis are, in Catacombs, and there was a flare pickup where the spider cave is. That's fucking... Oh, Catacombs is near Stone Dragon. Okay, cool. Sorry. So I was half right. And then Spider Cave in Temple of Xion. There's flare pickups there. These questions are too big brain. Xion's in Spider Cave. Okay, alright. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with myself. I'm impressed with myself. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. Monastery was easy. I mean, it was the only one I could think of for sure, because, again, it's part of the glitchless run. Well, when I say it's part of the glitchless run, as in you run past it, it's right there. You can't miss it. This one I just don't know. For this one, I'm gonna assume and hope that most of you guys in chat will have some kind of an idea. How you doing, Profiler? How you doing? Will have an idea of this one. So I think I'm going to use my Ask the Audience for this one. Okay. Yeet! Pull me up, baby! Candidates crying for after this question. If you know, and only if you know the answer, vote in the Twitch poll to help our candidate pick the right answer. There's a poll in the chat right now. Just created a poll. Thank you. Music. The Ask the Audience music, so good, man. The poll is there, guys. There's still time. Okay. Righty. This was actually a really good question to have the Ask the Audience. I'm just waiting for the time, excuse me, the time to go up. Okay, so the results of the poll are in. Oh, geez, nice, thank you. So for A, 8% of you picked A. There's only one. Same with B, 8%. 85% of you say C, and nobody says D. Or core design, man. I mean, in my head I was kind of thinking, surely they wouldn't put IDOS or core design. Surely not. Obviously IDOS, no. Core design, surely not. But then I was kind of thinking, it's a remake. Would they maybe do that just for the fun? I don't know. So I was kind of thinking, surely it's B or C. And I'm going to trust you guys. I'm going to trust that you're not dicking me around here. So I'm just going to go for it, because I don't know otherwise. So I'm going to go with C. I'm gonna go with C. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna end stream straight away if I've been trolled. Yeah. I was legit hovering over end stream. I would have ended stream. This is gonna be rough now. Fuck! 4, 5, 6, or 7. There's one was harder. Thinking 3? I think you're right, Profiler. Hey, Guy, you got the question wrong, idiot. Fucking idiot. Thought it was 3. No, I can think of 4 right off the bat. Guy, can I ask you a question? I think this is a fair question to ask. Does it matter what size the trampoline is? Because I know, like, there'd be, like, let's say 1 square, trampoline size of 1 square. There's other trampoline sizes that are, like, 2 square blocks. Does size... Yeah, good question, Daisy. Does size matter, Guy? Does size matter? It's a really important question. Let's create a poll. A poll. Does size matter? Let me check. He's checking. Oh, he's checking. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Shit. Oh man. Concerning it that he's not actually sure. The double one will be 2 because it's a trampoline for itself. I don't know, man. I need to wait for Guy to come back. Okay, 1 trampoline is 1 tile, so if you have double-sized trampoline, it's actually 2. This changes things. So in that case, it's definitely not 4. I'm gonna work backwards. So there's 1 for shooting the bell. No, but even further ahead. So there's 1 for getting up to the next stage. There's 1 for shooting the bell. They are single ones. So there's 2. For getting up to the lever to where you release the Yetis, that's a double. But that's 4. Okay, so there's at least 4, but there's also a second one for shooting a different bell. There's 5. Isn't there another one back the way? I think this is going to be the one where I get knocked out. I could take the money and run, but I'm not going to do that. If I took the money and run, that puts me in 2nd on the boards, right? Could do that. Could be it. Don't be a little bitch. I'm gonna be a little bitch. But what fun is that, right? Alright, let me go through this again. 1, 2. There's the double. 3, 4, 5. I'm sure there's another one. I'm sure there's another one, but I don't know if it's a double. I have a feeling it might be a double, man. I think it's 7. This is so bad. I think it might be 7. I think it has to be C or D if what I'm saying is right. So I know about there's the one to get up to the next stage. There's a single bell for shooting the there's a single trampoline for shooting the bell. There's another single trampoline for shooting another bell or getting up onto a platform, whatever way you want to do it. There's the double, which brings it up to 5. Get you up to the lever, so that it's not 4. Like, it's definitely not 4. It can't be 4. Harry, you're such a troll. Seriously. Seriously. You're right, Stephen. Hey, you're right. Steve. You're right, kid. Definitely between 4 and 7. We've narrowed it down. You know, Guy, in the most recent season of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where Jeremy Clarkson posts the UK version, there's a 4th lifeline called Ask the Host. Can I use my Ask the Host? You know the answer, you have to answer truthfully. Can I ask the host? Eon has half of what Ice Palace had. Trying to throw me off, Mad Dal. That's not even right either because there's... Yeah, that's not even right. Next season we'll have the Switch lifeline? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you think you got that wrong, Mad Dal. I'm pretty sure there is 5 trampolines in Temple of Xi'an. I think it's 7. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna go 7. I could be completely wrong. I could be making stuff up in my mind, but I think I'm gonna go for 7. I think it's wrong. I think I'm playing with my own mind. If I'm wrong, cool. I'm happy with how I did. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
You stupid.
So the Daisy, I'm happy. I'm happy. I did good. So the extra trampoline that I was thinking about was only a single. Then it's the one I'm thinking of. All right. So what question? So there's a. I'm here then. I'm joined 4, right? Because I got 13 correct. Or does it count as what question you got to? No. Extra one is a single one. I fucking knew it. I knew there was an extra one, but I couldn't think. 4th. Tied for 4th. Okay. So what do I have to do for this? I have to hold C or O Y for the thingy. C or O. There we go. Wait, does it not have the others? 13, 14? So I need to go to question 14, right? Or do I have to answer 13? No, I was on 14. Back to menu, cheer. Screw it. The answer was 6. So will this take me to the next? Go to 14 and answer right this time. So it was 5, right? No. Yeah. What do Venice, Bartoli's Hideout, Opera House, and Barking Monastery have in common? They're oh wow. Oh wow. Can't give you 50 minimum of 100. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe I set that because I was so confident I was going to win the whole thing. I don't even know how you changed that, man. I don't even remember setting that. Okay, what do Venice, Bartoli's Hideout, Opera House, and Barkang Monastery have in common? There are bookshelves in them. They have the same number of underwater levers. They all have automatic pistols pickup. Or D, none of them. This is a really good question. These are the kind of questions I like, but they always do have to be near the end. This is a last question. I'd love to get it right, just to say that I think that they got 14 out of 15. I'm not going to use the lifelines because if I was still continuing, I wouldn't have them. They play in Italy and Tibet, yeah. A bookshelf. There are bookshelves in Venice. I can't remember if there is. I think there might be. Bookshelves in Bartoli's, that's... Barkang Monastery, is there bookshelves? I don't actually know. Underwater levers. Are there any underwater levers in Barkang? Am I tripping, or is there no underwater levers in Barkang Monastery? Because there is in the other two. There is one in Bartoli's. At least one. More than one. It's two. That can't be right then, because I can't think of any that are in Barkang. So maybe if there is, there's only one. So I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's they have the same number of underwater levers. And Venice, I believe, only has... I think Venice only has one. So that one couldn't be right, if I'm thinking correctly. Can't be B. They all have automatic pistols pickup. There are Venice and Bartoli's. Both have, yeah, they do. There's... I'm forgetting about Opera House as well. Fuck, I've only been thinking about Venice, Bartoli's, Barkang. Bookshelves and... Is there bookshelves in Opera House? This is rough, you know. The only one I'm fairly sure of is that it's not the underwater levers. The only one I can say for absolute sure is behind Casilawake. Surely not. Surely she's fallen asleep by now. Oh, Bartoli's has bookshelves. Venice. The bookshelves. I think it does. Opera House. I don't know if it does. I'm not sure on this one. I just know I'm fairly certain it's not B. If it is B, I'm gonna be shook. I have a feeling it's not A. So I'm kind of tied between C and D, but again, it still could be A, but I'm tied between C and D. All of automatic pistol. Fairly sure Bartoli's and Venice both have pistol spin. Does Opera House have pistol spin? I think it does. Barkang. It does. I think I'm gonna go for C. I think I'm gonna go for C. I can't use lifelines. I think I'm gonna go for C. It doesn't really matter again because I haven't won the. I've already lost on the 14 question. We'll go C. I think it could be C. Could be again, probably wrong, but would I wonder? No, it's none of them. He actually went for the none of them. Cheeky. Cheeky. That's an interesting one. That's an evil answer. But it's cool. I was wondering if he would go for it. Righty. To see for just the guns or ammo too. Oh, does stealth know something we don't?